what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Yes, as you can see, I am, installing the new update for Nikke. And yeah, we're gonna go and play Nikke today. That's just the plan. So, here we go. I'm not pretty sure what kind of music do they have, but here we go. Okay. We're gonna focus on the event today, so we're not gonna spend that much on other things, no. So yeah, I still haven't do my dailies today, so I want to do my dailies and stuff. Apparently, I missed the event yesterday. Shit. I was very confident that I logged in yesterday. And I thought I saw like you still have a few days. I thought it was like today is the day that I can do that. Ah, man. Wait, I got 20? 20 synchro devices? What is that Shinkansen thing just now? What the hell is that? What the hell is this? That's pretty cool. But okay, here it is. We got the Ada Wong Secret Asian Pass. Okay, let's see this one. This is an Ada Wong outfit if you buy the pass. They do put a Japanese voice for her. Yeah, it makes sense. This is great. I like this. Oh man, what the hell? Holy shit, Ada Wong, man. Like Capcom was like, now we have to be progressive, so we have to embrace DEI, but we still want sexy characters. So, Nikke, can you do the honor for me?
D が運営しているホテルがあれなの？大変そうね。正体を隠しながら活動しなきゃいけないんだもの。ここはまだ平和ね。裏でどんなことが起こってるのかも知らず。教会？ダイヤルはどこ？
Where's the dial? Okay, we're gonna look at not this one. I wanted to look at the character, but it's fine. Now for our next report. Over the past few days, a series of missing person cases have been reported across the arc. The central government has issued an official statement saying that the incidents cannot be classified as a serial disappearance. Click. Case 1. Missing person Miles Carter. Male, 45, former commander. Wait, what? 183 cm, that's the same height as me. Last seen leaving his home around 11 p.m. His daughter filed a report with an ACPU 2 days before his disappearance. No notable information. Lost his leg during an operation on the surface and has a long history of alcohol abuse. Recently began counseling at the urging of his daughter. Those around him have said he's been showing improvement and was 2 months into sobriety. Counseling? Which counseling center? Confirmation required. So it's like sober thingy, that's what he went into. Meanwhile, the ruptured part discovered at home of the missing person. It was said to be debris from the unit destroyed during the recent terrorist attack on the Ark. And the central government has declared that it's unrelated to the current missing person case. However, some raises suspicion of a cover-up, fueling ongoing controversy. Click. Case 4. Missing person Iris Monroe. Female, 68, former nurse. 154, 56. Last seen around 10 a.m. after leaving it to attend a gathering with acquaintance. After around 7 p.m. on the same day, her son filed a report with the ACP. Oh shit. Authorities visited her residence immediately after the report was filed, but it was empty. Preliminary findings at the scene suggest the entire family has gone missing. Case classified as family disappearance. Notable information: no signs of forced entry. A ruptured part was found in the basement. A gathering with acquaintances, unable to verify details. The ruptured part was replaced on some kind of altar, but for what purpose? Conspiracy theories suggesting that the groundwork is being laid for a second Ark Terror attack, fueling widespread anxiety among the general populace. Click. Case 8. Missing person Elsaria 9. Female 42, psychological counselor 168 cm. Exact time of disappearance unknown. Reported missing to the ACPU by her last client. What's your top 5 Nikke? Doro, and then Doro. Top 5 Nikke. Yeah, I think it's Doro. I would put Anis on the top, I would guess. Right? We did rank. Okay, we did rank the whole Nikke in my stream, like probably last year or something like that. That I actually ranked them by boobs. But then again, I think we need to make another ranking. We definitely need to make another ranking. Yeah. I mean, my most favorite is Doro, actually, I would say. And I think Anis is there. Mary might be there, but Mary has dropped, actually. Mary used to be my top 5, but now Mary dropped. So let me see. Cinderella, probably one of it. Cindy, and then I don't know, man. I've been using a lot of Red Hood. Sorry, Red Hood is number 1. Doro is number 2. It just doesn't appear to me because I keep thinking about Doro. But if it say Doro, not Dorothy, like Doro could be number 1. But Dorothy is like in top 3. And yeah, Red Hood is my most favorite though. Red Hood, I just love her characters. That's just it. But for memes, it's Doro, I guess. I like all the big boobs one, to be honest. So lately, actually, I kind of like Emma, but I'm not pretty sure I would put her in the top 5. But yeah, you asked a very interesting question. I might need to make a video about ranking the Nikkes. We're gonna make a tier list again. Not really tier list. I think ranking. We're gonna make a ranking list, like top 10 my top 10 Nikke. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna do that video. Notable information: operated a counseling center, confirmed to be the same center where Miles Carter underwent counseling. By the way, welcome to the stream, Dawson. We're gonna continue playing some nice Resident Evil X Nikke event, which is insane. I missed the previous event, which I thought it was today. I thought I can play that game on the last day and then just finish up everything with the hard mode, epilogue, and everything. I missed that. I'm so sad now. But nonetheless, you know what? We can play this. I want to get Ada. That's what I want to get. But I clicked the wrong button. So I'm just like, why not? We just go and look at the prologue first. Day Para. No contact to the daughter as of yet. Also missing. Why did her daughter fail to report her mother's disappearance? These are all zombies, or what is happening now? This is no good. Polly puts the pen down. Hates Polly. Polly eyes shift from the case file to the computer monitor beside her. At the partitions leading to the outer rim. I will give a slack to Shift Up for not making this one with voiceover, because I understand that I understand that Resident Evil was never intended to make with Japanese voice to begin with. I don't even know if I ever heard Jill speaking in Japanese ever, or Ada Wong. Like all of them, even Capcom when they make the game, even the Japanese when they played the game are all speaking in English with Japanese subtitles and Japanese text. So but it is pretty interesting to see when you look at the character and you click on them. There is dialogue and there is Japanese voices. It's just so interesting to see. A young girl glances around and slips inside. The face of the girl captured on CCTV was Depar. So this is Depar. It was unmistakably Depar, as identified in the file of Case 8. This is the only lead we got. Can't afford to lose this trail now. Right, can't afford to lose this trail at all. Polly grabs her sidearm. I hope it's nothing serious. She sets off the police station. Are we gonna see Query? I want to see Query. What gachas you play? Nikke mostly. I don't play that much gacha anymore. I've been spending a lot of time trying to play single player game and I want to beat as much game as possible. So recently I'm only playing Nikke for gacha. And Mobile Legend. I'm not pretty sure if you guys know Mobile Legend. But Mobile Legend is not a gacha, it's a MOBA, I'm sorry. But it's a phone game. But Mobile Legend, I am the highest rank. What do you mean by highest rank? Like when you play rank, that is like the mythical rank. I am in mythic honor or mythic glory or something like that. It was around there somewhere. So yeah, I'm I'm kind of proud of that. But yeah, Mobile Legend is that. But all the other probably I'm not gonna say that I play it, but recently I'm into Brown Dust. I think that's the name, right? I think that's the game name, Brown Dust. Sorry, not Brown Dust. Horizon Walker. Horizon Walker. Brown Dust is a different one. I hope it doesn't have a crazy one. But Horizon Walker was really good. I felt it was good. I kind of like the weirdness of it. I'm not sure if I still want to commit to it, but I really love Nikke stories and stuff, and I kind of built a bit of a community here with that. So that's one of the reasons why I want to play Nikke. I will always play Nikke until Nikke end or anything like that, but but I don't think I will have a lot of time to play something else. There is a new game, Ananta for gacha, that I wanted to try, in which I still haven't reacted now that you mention it. Yeah. But yeah, for me, Ursulane and Nikke Goddess of Victory and Wuwa and Brown Dust too. That's the thing, right? I only played Nikke. Of course I heard of every single game. I even know I tried Wuwa. I downloaded Brown Dust 2, but I never played it. But I just downloaded it because I wanted to try it. But because it's so extreme on the fan service, that I'm kind of wonder whether if I want to stream it. Not like I want to, like, can I stream it? I want to stream it, but can I stream it? It's like I want to stream some Brown Dust, if you know what I mean. But it's so extreme that I was like, oh, can I do this? Will I get in trouble? Like, Okay, never mind. Nonetheless, let's see here. ACP investigator went missing during investigation. A confirmed last seen heading to Outer Rim. Okay. All signs point to her pursuing day power alone. Notable information. Confirmed to have visited the counseling center operated by Elseria 9 on the day of her disappearance. I'm not pretty sure when did you find my channel, by the way, Dawson. But yeah, but there is tons of Nikke video. If you're interested, you can go and watch them. I would suggest you to watch the Have You Seen Nikke, which is one of my pop-off video in this humble, small little channel. And if you love Nikke, I think you might enjoy that video. Confirmed to have visited counseling center operated by 09 the day of his disappearance. The center is currently decommissioned. Entry is not permitted. Recently, a phrase have been reported to be circulating among the staff. Umbrella will pave the way forward for us. Damn. Reborn Evil. So the day Para is a character that we will see. It's like a core character for this story, I would say. Oh shit, look at this. Oh, the typewriter is the... They used the... Wait, what? Why is it so dark? Ah, come on, man. I wanted to see the map. So they used the mansion. This is interesting. What the hell? That's so cool. I'm gonna go back though. What do you mean you're gonna go back? Because I need to gacha things first, okay? I want to gacha Ada Wong. So he was down here. So we still have chance to gacha the bunny. But I'm not really that interested in the bunny, to be honest. I think that we can gacha the bunny anytime we want, right? It's not like a limited time thing. But this one, I really want honest. But then I don't know, man. Like, honest is a type of character where you, at first you don't really care that much, but slowly you'll be like, oh man, she's so good. Okay, well, let's go for this. Let's see. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Ba-ba-dum. Bam-ba-dum-ba-dum. Ada. Pick up. Probability. What is it? 2%. Let me go recruit. Let's see. Whew. Ooh, boy. Ada. It's gonna be awesome. Come on. Oh, shit. Nah. My luck.
武装点検完了。ただいまより。
None. God damn it. Let's go one more. But it's fine. I'm gonna 100 gacha and see whether we can get one Ada or not. Okay, let's go. We're gonna dance this time, okay? We're gonna use a dance technique first. It's so awkward. So let's go with it. Okay. Data! Come on! Ada saw me and she thought it's like, who is that weirdo? I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna send this idol flower. Get away from me. Hey, we got Mihara. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. Hold on, guys. Here we go. Nimpo. I'm not pretty sure I'm doing that. We should do not Nimpo. We should do something Resident Evil-y. And then we can probably bring this. So we're gonna click on some keyboard, right? So it's like the ribbon thing or the ink thing, and then enter. Dude, seriously? This is 30 poo now, and I don't even get any like SSR at all. Shifa, what are you doing? Are you shifting away? Trying to become Genshin Impact with your probability of gacha? What are you trying to do here? Shift up! Shift up! Kim Hyung Tae-shi! What are you doing? So yeah. Actually, I don't really mind because I kind of want to use more gems so I can get more tickets. Let's go. Okay, this one we're not gonna think. We're just gonna go for it, okay? Snap! Oh, yes! Yes! How many gacha was that? 40? But what is this? What is this? This is it, right? Abnormal. Come on. Yes!
目的が同じうちはよろしく頼むわ。
Yes, I got my most favorite character from Resident Evil. I'm done. I'm done. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm happy. I'm done. It's great. It's awesome. I will see you guys again on the next one. Okay. I need my load timer a bit. With Ada around here, you know.
取引のことを忘れないでね。
Look at that. They actually pull out the voices and they hired
あなたはネオウイルスを
Junko
くれ。
Minagawa.
そういう約束よ。
That's pretty cool. My top 5 Nikke, number 1 Alice, number 2 Crown. Oh, Crown is nice. Yeah, I like Crown. Yeah, that's true. I like Crown as well. Number 3 Maxwell. Number 4 Marciana. Marciana is nice. Yeah, that's true. Number 5 Litter. My first, I remember I got Litter and Crown, not Crown, sorry. Cocoa. Like when I started Nikke and I gotcha, like there's so many Nikkes with big boobs and stuff, but I keep getting all these lollies. Like I got Litter, I got I got Cocoa, and I was like, what is this? Why are you giving me all this? I need the one with the big boobs. You know, I remember that shit. Man, we got our nice Ada, and now we're gonna go. I might actually make it into 3, tier. I'm not pretty sure though, but it's just a might be. Wait, that's not Ada. That's D. Oh shit! I thought Ada is getting a skin, like a hot ass skin or something like that. Is that Jill?
今ちょうど値引き中やねん。公的。
So, yeah, this is fine. I don't know whether if people will buy this. I mean, like, of course, like, Nikke fan, like true as, like, I'm gonna give all my money to Nikke, that kind of fans who spend like $1 million or $2 million on Nikke itself. Probably those fans, they will probably buy it. But I'm talking about like us who, like a regular poor dude who's just trying to enjoy a video game while we can't really afford the skin. I guess for us, I don't think that skin might be like, yeah, I'm gonna buy that. Because like, okay, like there are skins that I'm super jealous. For example, like the summer event Rappi skin, that it's super hot and super sexy and shit. Or the Scarlet, the Scarlet with the half boobs coming out and shit. That was amazing as well. But for this skin, it's like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. So I guess we would get Claire as a free, maybe, or Claire is gonna have a gacha, 2 or 3 gacha. Because I see Claire. I don't think Claire is hot, right? Claire is not even, but because the clothes that Claire wears, it's to cover up, right? So I assume that she might be a SR, or she would be a SSR. I don't know, man. So is it 3 gacha or just 2 gacha? Well, nonetheless, let's get back to the game. We're gonna go back. We're gonna play chapter 1. We're gonna see if we can finish the game today, or I'll see how it goes, man. Too much of a time. Later on, Capcom tonight, we're gonna go and react to that as well. So many things to do, and I still haven't slept. So I actually wanted to go to sleep, but then I saw, yeah, we got this thing as well. I gotta play this. But now I think about it, I should have played this later. Like, I should have played this after I watch. Like, I will watch the Capcom thing, and then it got like probably Resident Evil or whatever that is, right? And then after that, I should have just, I can just play this game after I rest and sleep and everything like that. But yeah, I already start the stream, so might as well we're just gonna go with it. Look at that! I told you she's SR, right?
G ウイルスの次はネオウイルス？もううんざりよ。感染者に遭遇してもなるべく避けて。 立ち向かうのは最後の選択よ。
Looking at Claire speaking Japanese, it's just... that's it. Claire speaking Japanese. But yeah, but I kind of want Jill, so we're gonna get Jill as well. And it's gonna be awesome. So yeah. Ada, she's my favorite girl in Resident Evil 2. Yeah! Ada is my favorite in Resident Evil. Like, I just love Ada so much. I'm just simping on Ada like crazy. Each time. Okay, we're gonna see what kind of challenge we have. It's what is this? Oh, we're just fighting some weird thing, and that is fine. I would do that in my own time. I don't need to drag you guys there. What is this? Hey, separate ways. The boob separate ways costume. Wait, what? I'm glad they're actually giving out free costumes now. That's nice. It's so shift up base. Shift up base. That's just what it is. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry. We should go to the outpost. We should go to the outpost. I thought I'm everywhere. I know. I'm sorry, man. I would do the dailies at my own time before I go to sleep later on, so those are fine. Don't worry about it. But let's put in Ada in here. Where are you? Ada. Ada. Abnormal. There you are.
任務に戻れそう。
Okay. I don't have enough equipment to actually level her up, but we're just gonna equip some whatever we can. So she's probably down here somewhere, right? Here. And then we let her equip. Oh shit, attack time. That's nice. Yeah, I would do the upgrades and stuff later on. You know what? It is just what it is.
取引のことは
True damage. Super DPS, I would say.
私の任務
Okay, nice. And then we're gonna equip one of this for her. Do I have this? Nice. I didn't see what is her skill, by the way. Entering full burst affects burst 3 stage ally who previously cast their burst skill. Recover. Wait, does it recover HP? Recover 7 plus damage as HP for 10 seconds. This is healing, right? For her. Is that what it means? Flash grenade. Okay. Modification, effect charge. Yeah, I think she's just hardcore DPS. That's nice. And I don't think we have advice for her, right? So let's just max it out. I don't know.
分かってる。あなたはいい人。
今日の私どう？
あなたはいい人？
セクシーすぎるか？
Dude, no NTR, but NTR might be good. But you should be with Leon, you know that, right? NTR might be good though, but you know, I still prefer you. One chance, I guess. One time is fine, I guess. Let's go here. I know I haven't upgraded any of the equipment, so it's fine because, like, you know, they're not gonna be that crazy as well. So let's just put in our nice beloved Ada Wong.
私のサポートが必要みたい
I
ね。
got Noah. Like when I was offline, I think that's the latest Nikke that I got, Noah. I never really felt the state of that. Like, I never really felt like understanding on like all the other Nikke fans, like, because I keep looking at memes of people just talking shit about Noah, and then they were like, oh man, Pilgrim, wait, Noah? Ah, it exactly happened to me as well. It just did. And it was so funny as well. It's like, oh shit, man. Yeah, there is some sort of weird disappointment when I see Noah. Okay, it's a bit different. maybe color-wise, I would say. I don't know. Hey, Tiger Games, welcome to the stream. Ada Dose is the pass. Yeah, the pass thing I think it's okay, but I'm not pretty sure. I got the Reputation skin, Summer skin, and Siren Gacha skin. Those are worth it, man. Those are worth it. Yeah, Siren skin looks good as well. The Siren skin looks really good for the gacha thing. They got the RE5 Battlesuit Jill outfit. If it's not sexy as RE5 though. Was it sexy on RE5? It's like the whole skin suit. So I'm not even pretty sure she is sexy at the first. But I think her original outfit is kind of hot. It's kind of sexy. I feel like I felt that way because when I watched that Death Island animation. I'm not pretty sure if you guys watched that. If you guys watch Death Island animation, you guys might know. So Rappi is not gonna meet them. It's just the ACPU. It's just Poly and Query and stuff. This place is so dark. Can Query even see anything? Maybe to Query is like, you know, it's fine. I can't see anything in the first place. So, you know, if this place is dark or not, it's still the same thing. Wait, what? It's the mixed herb. Can we keep this? Can I have it just for fun? But I think they probably have to get rid of it, right? I kind of want it just for fun. That is like a collection, man. I want that. We're gonna put kid. We might need to go back and level them up. Yeah. And then we will put in I guess Rappi. I don't know. I'll put in Eve, I guess. I need to level them up, actually. Oh shit. But just with them two, it's already 100%. But I kind of want the immersion thing, right? But I guess it's fine, you know. We have level 300 almost guys around there, so we can go through it normally. I don't need that much of a level, but yeah. Ada heals and buff other allies with her S1. Yeah, there's a buff there, but it's like kind of hardcore DPS as well. Okay, hold on. There's no voiceover. I'm sorry. Bad habit. I wish they put her Resident Evil 1 OG skin. How is... Oh, wait. What kind of skin was that again? It's a normal police outfit, right? I think. Take a seat. I heard a D-Wave was detected. Yes. It was 2 weeks ago. The D-Wave triggered by the entity code named Gatekeeper was picked up 2 weeks ago, you said. Why wasn't I notified immediately? We had to confirm a few things. The D-Wave wasn't detected on the surface this time. It came in from inside the Ark. What? We're presently picking up D-Wave signals from a mansion located in the Outer Rim. Okay. That's why we are at the mansion. If we move too hastily, there's a risk of D-Wave being exposed to external parties. There is a new update for Stellar Blade. I actually wanted to play Stellar Blade today as well, but I don't think I have the strength to do so after this, because this is gonna take me like around 1 or 2 hours, right? And then I only have 4 hours to sleep until the Capcom show comes out. But then I was like, I don't really need to watch it real time, but it would be cool if I can watch it real time. I mean, I can still react to it, like, you know, after I wake up or something like that. But other than that, yeah, like, it's just too much, man, too much stuff. It is a busy time for me right now, especially since the dust has only just settled from the last Outer Rim incident. As such, the central government has decided to handle this case with extreme caution. Okay, cool. Which brings me to my point. Have you heard of the Torch of Salvation? The Torch of Salvation? That's the only 2 gacha skins I have there. It's worth it. Ada is a healer. But it's only healing herself, right? Is that healer heal others? Oh wait, if she heals others, that would be crazy. Then I think I should just use her as much as possible. I heard it before when I was working on a case helping that good day power search for her mother. Are they the cult that worship Raptures as God? I see them. I see. Sounds so familiar. Was it the side quest that we get from the messages? Because the name Daypara sounds familiar for me. I think it is from that, like, you know, like the weird message thing, and then sometimes there's quests and shit. And I remember the name Daypara appears there or something like that. Take a look at this. Anderson hands me a document. The document reads, human life falls into oblivion, throwing the world into turmoil. New life has been created, a cruel distortion of all things sacred. Merciless judge descends from the sky. Do not resist with my feeble human strength. The end is nigh, God. Guide this foolish mortal to their reckoning. Is this a prayer? Where did we recovered this near the mansion where the D-wave was detected? It's supposedly a prayer recited at a Torch of Salvation gatherings. And also, that mansion has been identified as a gathering site for the Torch of Salvation. We shouldn't go charging in head first. She heals burst 3 second who have burst. So she basically a non-burst unit if you want her to heal the 2 main DPS. I mean, if she heals, that's great. I mean, that's nice. Which means she's number 1. She's 1. If she's 1, that's more awesome. But then I don't know. I think Rapunzel is still the best healer so far, right? I feel like Rapunzel is still the best healer, in my opinion. But it's just that it's too long. It's like 60 seconds of 60 seconds of cooldown is so long, man. The most reliable method is to, but then, you know, she do revive as well, so, you know, that's that. The most reliable method is to infiltrate their ranks by posing as a believer. That is why I spent the past 2 weeks gathering all available intel on the Torch of Salvation. Intel that can be used to help you infiltrate Undercover. Undercover? What? Your task is simple. Memorize the materials we compile. Disguise yourself as a believer of the Torch. The believer of the Torch of Salvation. Then enter the mansion and investigate the situation regarding the D-Wave. While you're there, resolve any related incident you encounter. You want me to go undercover? Why is it undercover? I thought you were supposed to just investigate a mansion. I heard a lot about your infiltration skill. Word is you use the skills to close the book on several major cases. We're counting on you to put those skills to good use once more. Just so you know, the Countess won't be accompanying you on this mission. Moving around the outer rim with such prominent individual poses too great a risk. Instead, we arrange a separate support group. Return to the commander room. You'll meet them there. Polly and Query! And Miranda is coming as well, right? That's nice. Leon got Ashley Graham as a lover, but I guess he did not want her. That's the you know the president's daughter, so it's kind of like, I think it's too hard to handle. That's what it is. Deputy Chief, are you saying? That will be all. I have a very important meeting to attend. Well then, I look forward to hearing good news from you. Okay. Now she would be a burst tree that doesn't burst, so she heals the 2 main tree attacker. She would be a burst tree that doesn't burst? Oh shit. Hold on. Why? What is this UI? So simple. Like, you know, like each time they have like the UI and stuff, but I was like kind of wonder, where is which Resident Evil game is this? Which Resident Evil game has this UI? He said meet them back at the commander's room, but it's awfully quiet in here. Guess I'll just sit and wait. I sink into the couch and everything Anderson just told me comes floating back. The D-Wave, the Outer Rim, the Mansion, and the Torch of Salvation. Never thought I heard that name again. Never thought I heard that name again. What do you mean? A memory of something I saw on the surface hits me abruptly. A small altar in the middle of clearing and a blade of unknown purpose. People lying around as if they asleep. Each of them holding a rapturous part in their hands. Okay. You have to be insane to want Ashley after all that Leon. Leon! Help me! Help! Leon! Resident Evil 4 and remake Ashley Garrett worth it? I think both is fine. I actually prefer the... I mean, I wouldn't say I prefer, but I actually kind of like the old one. It's actually fine. I rather have a... Okay, I'm gonna give a very hot takes right now. Okay, I rather have a damsel in distress to protect than having a woman empowerment characters to get annoyed by. So I actually prefer, you know, the original version. So far, I haven't played remake, so I'm not pretty sure though. I realize I've been entrusted with a mission far greater than I anticipated. My mind is racing. Maybe a splash of water would help clear my head. Like if they make the show a show like for Capcom, like, you know, if it's a Netflix adaptation, Ashley is gonna be this lady who's just gonna shoot everything, while Leon is gonna be behind her like a supporting characters most of the time. Leon will be like, Ashley, help! That's what Leon will be. The sound of running faucet can be heard from the bathroom. Did I forget to turn off the water? If Robbie finds out, she freaked out. Drip, drip, drip. Huh? My nose burned. I glance at the mirror and see blood flowing. Just like the people I saw near the altar back then. Ooh. Drip, drip, drip. So many drip, drip, drip. Blood feels the same. Oh shit, it's K. Aren't you being a bit dramatic? I thought you'd be used to this by now. What the? Are you okay? The blood that filled the sink has completely vanished. I glanced back into the mirror again. D and K, which is D-I-C-K, are standing behind me. Yeah, I'm fine. So, you are all the backup Anderson was talking about? We wait outside. Pull yourself together and come out when you're ready. Okay. Actually, it's too damsel though. Yeah, that's nice actually. That's nice. That's a missing. You know, like I'm just saying this because recently I was watching with Castlevania Nocturne because I just, you know, resubscribed my Netflix because I unsubscribe it and then I will subscribe it when I see something I want to watch, and I want to watch Alice in the Borderland, and so I resubscribe it for 2 months. I think because right now it's just for a month, but I think I want to put it around 2 months. So I want to watch Alice in the Borderland season 3, and I want to watch. I might want to watch, you know, Squid Game season 3, but I was like, oh yeah, I didn't watch this. I watched the first one, I didn't like it, but let's see the second one. I hated it. And then I checked. Annette was a damsel in distress in the original Castlevania game, where, you know, you have Richter trying to save her and stuff like that, and in the journey you will find like Marie and, you know, and Maria and stuff like that. But in that show they make Richter and Just, I'm not pretty sure which one you guys like to call him. This is Belmont. Two Belmont. They make them look like a side character. And I was like, holy shit. Why am I watching this? At least I need to make a Suck So Bad video so that I can, you know, like, because I gave that show 1 view, and now Netflix will get misunderstand that, look at this show has a lot of views, people liked it, so I need to, you know, make videos so that I can drop can stop people from watching that shit, so that they would not make that anymore. No, get away from me. As missing person reports continue to pour in, the central government has stated it to take firm action against those who spread false information. After washing my face, I step out and see the news is on. Dee is leaning against the wall with her arms crossed. K is sprawled out on the couch. Okay. What's your top 3 anime? Top 3 anime? One Piece is number 1, I would say. These days, all you hear on TV are stories about people going missing. Okay. Attack on Titan will be number 2. Code Geass will be number 3. I don't know. It's One Piece is number 1, but number 2, number 3 on all the other, I don't really have any thoughts actually. Like I think Attack on Titan is really something I really like. Code Geass is something I really like as well. And I mean, like, Code Geass is the number 1 thing, right? Like, the Code Geass is the first self-sacrifice protagonist that I feel like, whoa. After that, you know, Attack on Titan did the same thing. I was like, whoa. Okay, that's pretty cool. So those are the only media that I really like the way that they did like self-sacrifice ending. But then, this is my hot take on this. What is Japan trying to say? We have all these shows in Japan. Not only this too, there's a lot of other anime as well that did something like this. And this is a hot take, by the way. During World War II, yes, I'm going there. During World War II, the alliance, right? I mean, like, Japan used to be the alliance. Japan used to fight with the others, with, you know, like America and like all the others, like, you know, British, France or something like that. Meanwhile, now, like on World War II, they decided to join in with Germany and Italy, right? And and 3 of them they were allied. That's what I wanted to say. Like, we got, like, you know, we got the Empire of Japan, and then we got, you know, like, Nazi Germany, and then we got, like, you know, whatever that other things. And then you see that in the world there is this scary evil being called Hitler, and he becomes the enemy of everybody. So, but because Japan used to be, you know, an ally with them, so they might know something. And then now that we see a lot of media like Eren Yeager and Code Geass, like Lelouch, they are a protagonist that when you see their story is like, they portray themselves as the evil of everybody, then somebody, and then I'm just saying, okay, I'm just saying, maybe they know some sort of truth. I mean, like, I don't really care. I'm Asian, I don't really care, okay? I don't really care, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So yeah. So Attack on Titans, Code Geass is one of my favorite, I would say. I think that's what that is. I was told to get the mission details directly from both of you. Read that first. We talk after. Dee tossed a stack of documents onto the table, then glanced back at the news broadcast. Looks like I won't get a word out of her until I finish with the entire pile. A very top of stacks of documents. It reads Case 1, Missing Person, Mount Carter's. Guys, I take a look. So it read all the stuff. Okay. Yo, fast reader. Now tell me, what exactly is happening in the arc? As the question hangs in the air, my eyes remain fixed on the last page of the document. Case 9, Missing Person, Polly. Polly is missing? Wait, what? Holy shit. The central government trying to keep it hush hush. My top 3 anime number 1 is Higurashi. When they cry number. Oh, Higurashi when they cry. Okay. And number 2 is Danganronpa, and number 3 is that what it is? Danganronpa 3 and all the games number 3 Black Lagoon. Black Lagoon was so awesome. I like that anime. I just randomly come across that anime when I was watching around in Netflix, and holy crap, all the seasons of that anime was so good. Yeah. The missing person of all different ages, genders, and background. Polly is missing, by the way. Holy shit. But I think like instead of what anime, it's mostly what genre. I think that's much more. I don't know, man. I've been watching so much anime. I have a very. It might be a very narcissistic thing to think about, but I believe I have watched more anime than Anime Man. You know, like Anime Man Joey. I think I watch more anime than him. Why? Because he do read manga as well. I don't like manga. I only watch anime because I prefer the anime version of everything. And back in the day, people watch anime because it's an adaptation, but it also like it's anime, it's different, and people accepted that. People love the differences of an anime. But nowadays, somehow they wanted the anime to have a faithful, one-on-one, weird-ass adaptation to the manga, which I don't really like that, to be honest. So that's just how it felt. But yeah, at first glance, there doesn't seem that between them. Case slides the documents towards me. Case 8, missing person, Sarah 9. Hey, watch YouTube. Welcome, man. GM folks, fixing their watching a little while. I will get ready to get for work. Hey, cool. That's nice. Thank you so much for dropping by, man. Otobai has a daughter. Have you heard of this game before? Nikke has a daughter named Depara. According to the center government records, Depara mother, Sarah 9 was involved with a cult called the Torch of Salvation. I poked around in the counseling center. She ran. It turns out every single missing person is somehow connected to that place. For example, this guy, Miles Carter. Turns out he was going there for counseling. Iris Monroe used to work there as a nurse. Not only that, that's enough. You don't have to spell everything out, if you say so. Anyway, here's the bottom line. Everyone went missing is tied to Elzira 9. Which brings us to the problem. She's a part of a cult that worship ruptures. But Polly is gone. What the hell is that? So here's where the D-Wave comes from. The first person go missing, Miles Carter, vanished 2 weeks ago. Strangely enough, we picked the D-Wave coming from the Outer Rim 2 weeks ago as well. Right up at the mansion where the Torch of Salvation holds its gathering. Something about these reeks, wouldn't you agree? So the missing person case and the D-Wave and the Torch of Salvation. There's a chance they're all connected? That's right. The mission is a lot complex than the last. We got to figure out why the D-Wave is being detected from the mansion, to get to the bottoms of how it ties to the disappearance, verify the identities of all the missing, and on top of that, everything else, rescue them if possible. Naturally, if we uncovered everything else felonious from the Torch of Salvation while we are at it, we have to decide whether or not to eliminate them. Simple enough. So the Torch of Salvation's our target this time around. That's what we're told. As usual, you and D will handle the infiltration. Just pose as a married couple again, who have been brainwashed by the cult, and attend to one of the gatherings. What will you be doing? I'll go solo again this time. I got a bad feeling about something. I wanted to look at it first. Alright, now that you have been briefed about the mission, plot, start by memorizing what's written here. Lee tosses another stack of documents onto the table, then turns back to the news broadcast. Once again, it seems she won't say another word until I read through everything. Just from skimming through it looks like this is the backstory of the couple we're supposed to play. You want me to memorize all of this? I'll have to handle some stuff. Let's give this out. Or, in the name of justice. Holy shit. I didn't play that in the name of justice event thing. There's a justice event thing that doesn't have any voiceover. I didn't play that. but yeah. The rest of my top 10 my top 10 anime. Number 4, Saga of Tanya. Oh, Steins Gate! Thank you so much for reminding me that. Yeah, I think maybe that show could be number 1. Like, not number 1, the top 3. Like, yeah, it's there. I need to make my top 10 anime thing again, I guess. Updated top 10 anime list. I did make some anime lists before, I remember, I need to make an updated version of that. They're husband and wife. Both of them comes from the quotidian class. Let me just finish this up first. Code Geass number 7, Mushoku Tensei, Death Note, and Guardians of Sinners. I think Guardians of the Sinners is the only anime that I didn't watch here. All the others I watch those already. Guardians of Sinners, I never heard of that before. Maybe it's a different name? Oh no, I haven't watched this. Yeah. Probably have to try to check it out. I never heard of it before. And have been living for a very uneventful life in the Ark. Annette works as a nurse. Annette, look at that. On the other hand, her husband, speaking of which, what lies should I use this time? William, I believe you should be able to come up with something on your own. Oh, sorry, go on. Her husband, William, is a researcher at a pharmaceutical company. Despite the couple busy schedule, they never forget to shower each other with attention. Everyone around them speak highly on how happy their marriage seems. You're home. You must had a long day. Yeah, you too. You must have a long day yourself, darling. So we're gonna play this again? What the hell? He not at all. What's that, honey? The flowers are absolutely beautiful. All right, the flowers. I thought of you when on the way home, so I picked them up. Thank you. I actually thought of Polly, by the way, and Query, on how Query can see in the dark. She can somehow. She loves nothing more than flowers from her husband. That's the part of the script that never seems to change, no matter what role I play. Which means she loved flowers, I guess. Honey? It's nothing. Then one day, calamity befalls the couple. A medical accident occurs at William pharmaceutical company. All the blame is pinned entirely on poor William. The couple suddenly becomes buried in debt, and the idyllic life collapses overnight. Despite this, Annette never blames William. Instead, it's alright, what happened wasn't your fault, honey. It's the world that gone crazy. Don't worry, the judge will be sent from above and guide everyone towards the end. They began to blame the world for turning its back on them. Soon the couple becomes devoted to the torch of salvation. With their faith deepened, the couple decided to attend the gathering purportedly being held at the city mansion. Thus, they quietly head to the outer rim. Like, you can set those, but how the organization's gonna act on what the hell? The most anime I watch, 112 anime. 112? What do you mean by that? The residential area near the mansion is eerily quiet. It's rather unsettling. It's like there's no one around at all. Only page filled with prayers, scripts are scattered about. There's no signs of life anywhere. Then Kay and I were digging around. This area was crawling with cultists. So what now, darling? Let's start by checking out the area. Given the situation, I think we can drop the deck. Okay. How you like Gleipnir? I think Gleipnir is pretty cool. Very nice concept. Okay, D and I spin around to look around while there's a sign someone was living here recently. The place itself is completely empty. The only thing worth nothing is some sort of graffiti that was scrawled all over the walls. Is that an umbrella? Why would someone draw something like that? But Gleipnir for me is like, it's an interesting anime, but it was never really that huge. It doesn't really have that much of huge impact on me, I guess. But I still think it's really entertaining and fun to watch. Like from what I remember right now, because I don't even remember when I watched that. But when I watched it, I remember the bear thing and the car where they fought apart an area with a car and stuff. That's what I probably remember. And then the girl walks into himself, and you know, It's just and yeah, why would someone draw something like that here? Does it mean anything? I said umbrella graffiti for a while. Umbrella? Is umbrella company here? But it offers no answer. I turn my head and see the mansion looming in the distance. From the moment I saw it, the mansion felt like it didn't belong in the outer rim. So that mansion is they just flew the whole mansion to this place. So that is a Resident Evil mansion. What's a perfectly intact mansion like this doing in the outer rim? Beats me. It's a strange rumor has been spreading in the outer rim. Local warn others not to go near the mansion. Stay away from the mansion unless you want a misfortune to come to your way. Maybe that's why it's still so intact. This place gives me the creeps. Maybe I should head to where D is. I'm pretty sure I saw her heading that way earlier. D, you here? Where's D? Sorry. I didn't realize you were changing. Oh no, D is changing. I'm slipping into something that'd be easier to move around in. No point in pretending that we are coupled at this point. So, do you see anything? I noticed some strange gravity drawn all over the place. Other than that, nothing unusual. Nothing out of the ordinary. Are you trying to refer your body? What the hell is that? That makes all this even more suspicious. I hear the door open behind me. D has changed back to her usual outfit, okay? Doesn't look like there's anything else to learn here. Let's head back. Let's head to the mansion. With any luck, we might find some sort of lead there. Okay, nice. Now finally the game starts. Target located. Wait a minute, that's Ada. Keep up your end of the bargain, and I'll do the same. That's how many you've seen. You mean like you watch? You calculate how many anime you watch? That's crazy. I mean, like for me, it's like drinking coffee. For me, it's like drinking coffee. I don't calculate how much I drink. It's that many. It might be 1,000 or 2,000. I don't. For me, it's like I can't stand. Like I've been watching anime ever since I was a kid. Of course, that's like a thing, right? But I'm not a huge like nerd back in the day, in the sense of like, oh, I watch like 12 episode seasonal anime. I only watch like mainstream stuff until I met my girlfriend, like ex, back because she was a cosplayer, and then she drags me into that world, and I started watching like, because before that I only watched like Gundam, like mecha anime, Gundam, you know, like Digimon, or like, you know, like mainstream stuff like Naruto, Bleach, Hunter x Hunter, that side, like super mainstream stuff. I don't watch like 12 episode stuff until my ex cosplay your ex brought me into that world, and I started watching a lot. I remember the very first one that I started to watch is actually, I'm not even pretty sure, I mean like it's seasonal in a way, was Noragami. And then I watched Noragami, and then slowly I watched like SAO. And then from there I just non-stop just watch everything. And I went back and I watched a lot of like 90s stuff. I love Hunter. City Hunter was so good. And I watched City Hunter was like recent year. Like I think I watched it like around 3 years ago. Man, City Hunter, holy crap. City Hunter is so good. But I never really managed to get into Ghost in a Shell. But I kind of want to watch Ghost in a Shell. I want to watch it again and try to understand it. There's no way to sneak in. The only way we can get inside without causing a scene is by reciting this prayer to prove all the believers. Memorize all this from top to bottom, and don't even think about complaining. I spent a whole night memorizing everything. just as D told me. Unfortunately, I never got to use what I memorized. Contrary to what D told me previously, getting into mansion ended up being extremely easy. Okay. Especially since there wasn't any security. So we went into the mansion. Much like a residential district, the mansion is distant. Creak creak. Aside from the ominous creaking of the floorboards under my feet, absolutely nothing could be heard. Looks like this place is empty too. I feel like D and K being in Resident Evil, we just makes the game become action. It would make the game become Resident Evil 6. It'd be awesome. It would be my favorite Resident Evil game. What the heck happened between then and now? Did they catch the wind of us snooping around? Hey D. But if that was so, D? It seems whatever I'm saying D is not getting through. It's not getting through D. I leave D on her to her thoughts and start surveying the lobby. In the center of the lobby, I step carefully past a shattered chandelier and spot a half-destroyed statue of our goddess. Okay. What's your top 3 waifu anime? Waifu in anime. Waifu in anime. Never really give it a thought at all, to be honest. But I really like Violet Evergarden. I remember I liked Violet Evergarden, and then from there I was like, who plays her voice? And then I saw it says Ishikawa Yui, and I was like, oh, Ishikawa Yui. Okay, now I will remember your name. And then when I saw a lot of video games and stuff, for example, even in this game, right, like 2B or whatever that is, in this game it's Rappi, and then it's like Ishikawa Yui, and I'm like, oh damn, Ishikawa Yui. But if we talk about waifu in anime, I never really give that much thought. But I think, yeah, Violet Evergarden could be number 1 because I really like Violet Evergarden as in like a waifu of characters. Like, literally, I just like fell in love. Like, oh man, Violet Evergarden, such a lovable character. But weirdly enough, recent years when I was rewatching because of Thousand Year War, Blood War, you know, whatever that is, on Bleach, I rewatched back the whole Bleach again from episode 1, and I kind of like Orihime. I kind of like Orihime character, but it's not really like wife. I don't know. Maybe I like the kind of weird, like awkward type. Maybe I would say, like, you know, like Freezing. I'm not pretty sure if you guys watched that. It's a bit of ecchi anime. Freezing, they got that protagonist girl. She's kind of nice. I kind of like that kind of waifu. Or because that's what I think of. Or maybe Hunter x Hunter, you know. Not Hunter, sorry, DXD, not Hunter x Hunter. DXD Ries. I think, yeah, maybe them. I don't know. Never really give that much thought. It could be Mikasa as well, because Mikasa is voiced by Ishikawa Yui. But then again, that's just because I like Ishikawa Yui's voice. So it's, I don't know. I should really give a thought on that. Top 3 waifus. That's an interesting one. Yeah, for a guy who keep talking about waifus and boobs and friends, I should really think about that. I noticed a long trail of red stands stretching on down the way. You might want to see this. The trails of blood lead straight to the dining room. What a mess. You can't say that again. The dining room is completely disarray with rotten food and scattered everywhere. Yet the foul stench lingering in the air was not coming from the spoiled food. It was coming from somewhere else instead. I'll go check it out on my own. Okay, no, let's go together. The blood trail winds past the dining table, stopping at the shelf in the corner. I didn't expect that Polly is gonna get caught or something. We got missing. And at the end of the trail, there's a corpse. A body has been horribly mangled. The blood hasn't even dried yet. It's clearly this just happened. What in the world is going on here? Suddenly, I feel something cold pressed into my back. Lower your weapon. Ada! It's here! Okay, before we got that, let me just read that chat. Asatri wife is one Kyoko from Kiriga Danganronpa and Tosaka from Fate. Okay. And Rena from Higurashi. Okay. Okay, interesting. It's like, what? For me, it's like, what? It's best you don't do anything foolish. That is, if you want to keep him alive. Identify yourself. FBI, open up. But I suppose you wouldn't know what that is. Sorry, but who I am is classified. Here is a friendly tip though. Stop asking questions and get out of here while you still can. Hey there! Okay, we're gonna keep going. I like Fate series. I actually like Saber more for Fate. Saber was so good. I like the original one. Like if you watch the one on like I think it's like 2004. If you watch that and then because that one is focused with Saber and instead of Tosaka, right? Instead of Rin, the one focused on Saber being with the protagonist.
処理完了。次はどこに行けばいい?
And yeah, and that one was really good. I really liked that. I was so sad that they couldn't be together. Oh, Query is here. she can't see. Clack, click, clack. Okashi na. Mirona, you alright? Yes, of course. I was just doing my usual firearm check. At this hour, the workday is over. ACPU works for our citizens around the clock. How was that? Did it sound cool? Not really. I think that's something you should be saying in this situation. Is that so? Cherish your gun like you would a loved one. What about that? This doesn't quite fit the situation either. Oh really? Then darn, this isn't good. I'm officially out of excuse. Hang on, you're not planning on waiting until I'm off duty then heading to the outer rim, are you? So wait, Polly is gone, right? So now Query and this is real time, I guess. This is Query and Miranda being at the police station. So they're gonna look for Polly. The boss already told us, since there's no way HQ is going to authorize an investigation, we have been told to stand by for now. But you're still investigating, aren't you, Curie? Well, Curie quickly shuts the file folder she's carrying. The document was reading is labeled Case 9. Oh, isn't that Polly? I can't sit by and do nothing. I always love Rino Tosaka, that's just me. Yeah. It's personal preference, right? My Bleach waifu is Nemu. Nemu is, yeah, I would say Nemu is actually pretty cool. Especially at the final moment. That was like insane. The way that it shows, I like that connection between like a father and daughter kind of feel. It's just sad, man. I'm sorry, but I have to head out of the Wilder Rim to find Polly. But we be defying orders. Fine by me. I gotten used to fighting out disciplinary reports. 10 page. I mean 6 page. No, 3 page. I can feel that out in my sleep. I think we'll be in for more than just disciplinary report. Oh, even better. Then I wouldn't have to write one at all. No, that's what I'm saying is, besides, Polly would have done the same for us. He turns to the whiteboard placed in the corner of the police station. Her vision is too blurry to make out what's written on it. So cute. Oh man, Curie is cute. But the photo of Polly pinned at the center of the board stood out perfectly clear to her. Alright, I'm off. Miranda. Yes, I'm coming with you. Don't she have like spectacles or something like that? So what's our first course of action? Why are you asking me? It's just you and me, and so who else would I be asking? There's no more jumping out of the shadow like last time, okay? I honestly scares me to death when you do. So what you're telling me is to come out here without a plan. This is where police signal was last detected. Why don't we start by searching around this area? Also, it's just me. Is it just me or this place feels kind of creepy? There isn't a soul around. Hey, do you see that? There's a mansion over there. Let's check it out. Oh, they went to the mansion. John Diog from Fate. Suzuha from Steins Gate. Steins Gate, I really like Mayuri. Christina might be good as well, I guess. Miranda yanks open the front door and strides Copindolito. Nah, I would go with Christina. Yeah, I like that character. We really shouldn't be barging in like this, Miranda. As front door opened, a courtyard came into view. What's that? A query hazy field of vision. 3 fiery shapes appear. Polly. A dog. So they're gonna get caught by the dog, so they have to run into the mansion. That's not Polly. Run! Oh shit! Greedy. No! No! What is happening here? Oh shit, man. 3 dogs launch towards them. Their eyes glow in sinister red and is infected by something. Where did they come from? Just the largest one opening jaws. Oh shit! Jills and Claire. 2 women appear from behind. One of them fire a launcher into the air, causing the dog to flee into the distance. Are you okay? Thanks a bunch. but who are you? I should be asking you the same thing. What the hell is this place and who are you people? Look at that. That's Jill in Nikke. That's awesome. That's awesome. Wait, what? I can see there is a pattern on types, I would say. A lot of people that you mentioned, for me the thing that I realize is like they are all kind of flat chested. Like my type on girls, even though in anime waifu or whatever that is, it's always big boob because like I'm tall, so you know my hand is kind of big. So I always said that my type is a girl who has a boob that can fit my hand. It's like Cinderella, like you know, like perfectly fit. that would be the best. That's the ideal. That's the ideal type. So you know, it's always boob first for me. So when it's flat chest, I would be like, yeah, get away from me, man. Nah. Hold the door. We gotta keep them out. Okay. Bork. Holy shit! They prettify Claire. Is there another mansion? Am I caught in a nightmare? Don't worry. Just pinch my cheek. It definitely hurt. This means there's no nightmare. I like to see how Jill has like nice armpit and shit as well. If you're still not convinced, I can pinch your cheek too if you like. That's so thoughtful. I'm tearing up. You're most welcome. Can we save the banter for later? Why is Kiri and Miranda not shooting? You guys are Nikkes. What are you guys doing? They just keep fighting. Tut, buck. The violent shaking door finally stops. I think they are gone now. I thought the gunfire scared them off, but they brought friends instead. If we arrive any later, things would have been a disaster. Yeah, that was too close for comfort. Anyway, now that things have calmed down, let's get some proper introduction going. I am Claire Ratefield. Query from the ACPU. Thank you for your help. And this is... I am Miranda, also with the ACPU. ACPU? That's right. We are the police, safeguarding citizen safety. That's what ACPU does. So you're both police officers. Then, have you heard of the man called Chris? He's my brother. He works in the Raccoon City Police Department. I haven't been able to reach him, so I've been looking for him. Raccoon City Police Department? I'm not too sure. Have you heard of that, Curry? No, this is my first time hearing about this department. Same goes for this man, Chris. I see. It's a pity. I guess that's leave to my introduction. Yeah. And you are... My name is Jill. Jill Valentine. Claire and Jill, got it. Can I ask how exactly you two end up here? Well, I realize how crazy this probably sounds, but I'm curious about that myself. I was in a chopper getting evacuated from Raccoon City. So that's the event, okay. When everything went blurry. Next thing I knew, I was here. So the nuclear bomb fall, pow! And then it exploded, and then thing just went blurry, and then she's here. And I remember Taki Games told me something messed up about this collaboration thing. It's just like they are actually copied, scanned, and made by that word, from that word. So they are not really Jill themselves, but they are actually a copy of Jill. But then when things is over, they would just disappear, which means they die. From what I heard, right? I think that's what it is, right? Is that what it is? Number 8 Kana from Oshi and Oshinoko, and 9 Tatsumaki from One Punch Man. You're really ranking up all the characters. That's that is like, for me, I never thought of anything like that. But maybe I should probably start ranking some girls and stuff, so that maybe you guys can check it out. But my ranking usually, you know, everybody knows it would just be like who boobs is bigger. You too. I was trying to escape Raccoon City when everything started going blurry too. Before I knew it, I saw the two of you getting attacked. I just reacted and sprang into action. What the hell happened to us? Okay. I'm more of a Thai and booty guy. Oh shit, they got a mini game. Okay. I will go to the shop. It's on top. It says a supply box. The thing about supply box, oh man, Resident Evil 0 not having the supply box really still bothers me to this day. Like, why would they take away the supply box? It's so frustrating. Gonna buy 2 of them. Yeah, we're just gonna finish it up today, okay guys? So that we don't have to worry about this story, missing out the story or whatever that is. But before we go there, let's see the mini game. What the hell is this? Broken statues. D-Wave, a series of disappearance, and Torch of Salvation. I have to uncover the connection between these 3, confirm the identities of the missing, and if possible, that the missing mission that brought me here to the old mansion is Outer Rim alongside D. Alright, I'm going in. Okay. The front gate opens to reveal the courtyard. Thick fog blankets the area, making it hard to see the surroundings. Creepy. You think so? I'm not so convinced. Okay, what was that? Rupture? Do you hear that, D? Not really. Are you being too jumpy? Is that so? I'll keep moving. Maybe it's because I'm at the mansion that the Torch Salvation used as their base. I keep hearing sounds like Ruptures nearby. Maybe somewhere inside the thick fog. The Ruptures really is roaming around. One of the missing people may be running from Ruptures, and even fighting one right now. I just hope that is not the case. What the hell is this? Salvation Breakers? It sounds like a vampire survivor or something. What the hell is this? Let me see. What the? Okay. Okay. That's so cool.
みんな気をつけて。
How do I shoot? How do I shoot? How do I play? Oh, it's auto?
スターズならここよ。クソ野郎。
So I should just make it faster then. Should I put it 3? I think 2 is... Oh shit, what the hell? What the... This game is gonna take a long time. I might need to stream another game just playing this game. This is gonna be awesome. Defeating the monsters gain experience and stuff. Okay, that's nice. 3 options. Holy crap. Multiple ordinary traits of same types can... Okay. This is actually very, very fun. I'll make it 3. You know, just let it. But I think the best experience to play the game is actually is actually I'm sorry, I got distracted. I'm not pretty sure. Actually something, I guess. Okay. Money. Inventory expansion. Oh, there's a lot of expansion point. This is so cool. This is, man, each time, like, they can just make it into like a real game. That's how crazy Nikke really is. This could be a game by itself, and people would sell it for like $3 or something, and it's gonna be huge. Holy shit. I really like it, but I want to play
どう
this.
かしら。スーパーコップに助けられた感想は？
I want to play the story first. Holy shit. I never thought it would be like such a long ass type of like mini game, because I thought it was like, you know, it's not a mini game. This is like a whole game. You know, what the, holy shit. That thing can cost like $9.99. You can just, you know, cost people, like, charge people $10, and that's still like an awesome game. Holy crap, man. Okay, let's go back to the story. Oh boy. Yes, all collapsed characters are gatekeepers' imagination. Inside them is just light and energy from the gatekeeper. Yeah, right? Yeah, that's what you're saying, right? So they're not really real. That's a bit messed up, to be honest. It's kind of destroyed the feel. Like, ah, man, you guys are not real anyway, you know. To sum things up, neither of you have heard the arc of the Outer Rim, and you never heard of Nikke or Ruptures either. Nope. Don't give the shit up ideas. Watch them sell. No, it's a highest praise that says they can charge people, but they did not charge. They choose to not charge people, and that's how base they are. We never heard of this Raccoon City, so you say you escaped from. And it's the first time we heard of stars the unit Jill belongs to. This is bizarre. It feels like I'm in a dream. A dream, you say? The offer to pinch your cheek is still open? Thanks, but no thanks. Alright. If you change your mind, just say the word. Sure thing. Actually, one more thing. If you never heard of Raccoon City, I'm guessing Umbrella Corporation doesn't ring a bell either. Umbrella? Figure as much. Those dogs you attack you seems to be infected by a virus. That made me think Umbrella might be up to no good here as well. It's impossible to say for certain, but one thing is clear, something definitely going on. So Kyrie and Miranda, what brings you to this mission? I doubt a pair of cops will be coming to an old mansion like this just for a social call. Is this related to a case? Well, yep, that's right. We are here to find out a colleague of ours who gone missing. Her name is Polly. A missing colleague? Yeah, she was conducting an investigation and went missing around this area. You both are free to go. But with Polly's disappearance and those dogs from earlier, I say rather dangerous, so we can escort you somewhere safer. You say Raccoon City, right? I will check with my boss about this place, so don't you worry. What about you two? You still need to find Polly. You couldn't have it yourself with those dogs earlier. That's because it's fine. You will stay and help you to look for your friends, Polly. Besides, by investigating this mansion, you might find out how we ended up here. Look at this. Zoom up Jill with the nice Nikke's armpit. There's gotta be a connection. Makes sense to me. This place is dangerous. We should stick together. And the thing is, they really prettify Claire. Look at like, you know, like it's like Cinderella, where, you know, she just take her hands up, right? And then I think the most craziest part of this is the hand here. that hand gesture, it's holding a gun. It's like holding a wait, it's like it's holding a gun, okay? And it's, yeah. I appreciate your help. I have no idea we wounded up here, but why don't we kick off the investigation from here? First off, where? It looks like we are in an annex. It says so here in this emergency exit map. Miranda points to the bulletin boards on the wall. On the bulletin boards, there's an emergency exit map, as well as look like this annex was used as a dorm. A dorm schedule. What kind of screwed up rule is that? What do they mean by ignore any child you hear calling for help? A list of dorm rules and regulation, and isn't this? A notice stamp with an umbrella-shaped logo was posted up. Informed consent form for clinical trial. And more time, Rudy guy.
Reload. Target 確認完了。
Oh, damn, let's see.
対象の残像を確認。
Yep, Ada just shot it and it just died.
最高の式でした。指揮官。
You went missing. Where did you go? Polly went missing.
あれがこの世界の敵。
Shaggy Polly.
Reload.
This is gonna make a nice anime route 34 for the Resident Evil girls. Maybe, I would say.
対象の残像を確認。
こ
Like Nikke is really getting a very nice like Rule 34, like a nice you know animation.
我々の勝利です。一生懸命やった甲斐があり
Especially
ま
if
した。
Cinderella, I was surprised that she gets so many. I never thought that people were, like all the others, they don't really get that much. Like I don't really see like, yeah, like, there's so many people. Like I never see a Red Hood, you know animation, but we can see like the Cinderella is already there. Like what the hell? I appreciate the free advice. The fact that you're telling me to stop asking questions and leave tells me you know something about what's going on here. Who knows? What do you think? I feel like a gun barrel pressed against the back of my neck. Whether you know or not, I just hope you're on our side. Sure, I'm on your side, as long as you turn around and walk out of this mansion without fuss. So what's going to be? Ooh, feisty as always. I stared at the corpse. The upper half was savagely torn apart. No guns or blade could have caused that. Which means something other than this woman was responsible. Something like a savage beast, maybe a wolf or some kind. Something like a rupture that I saw climbing through the window. Wait, ruptures? Am I the only one who saw that? Don't even think of distracting me with strange comment. Gunfire. This way. Oof! As if QD grabs me by the collar. And why are they flirting to each other? And raise her axe to the woman's throat. You okay? Thanks for that. My neck's a little sore though. Lower your weapon. Don't do anything foolish. You're pretty good. But are you really going to bring an axe to a gun party? Want to see who faster? Even with the axe blade resting against her throat, the woman's remains utterly unperturbed. Instead, she merely flashed a calm and confident smile. It's the same for D. So that's the point. They're just trying to make an assassin fighting with an assassin. That's why they made Killer D around here. Even with gun pointed at her head, she remains as composed as ever. At this rate, wait. Hey, my name is Jeffu. I'm here to investigate a missing person case. I have reason to believe the torch of salvation might be involved. A missing person case. What about it? I don't know why you are here, but we could be after the same thing here. Maybe we can. Glass shattered as something burst through the window. On one ruptured legs and in the upper body of the mass-produced Nikke, fused into something. What the hell is that? I about had it with these interruptions. Follow me, and don't even think about using that gun unless you want more of those things showing up. The mystery woman disappears into the lobby. D. Let's follow her. Okay.
始めましょう。
ターゲット確認完了。
ちょっと任せるわ。
I like the feel of when you use the bow with Ada.
悪くなかったわ。次の任務でもよろしくね。
That's a weird aura feel of a Ada. Okay, guard, We just keep running, I guess. The sound fades away. We fled in from the creature, making it up to the second floor of the mansion. Perhaps the stairs are too narrow, as it doesn't seems able to follow us up here. What is that? A monstrous fusion of ruptures and mass-produced Nikke? Even at a glance, it's clear that the two were forcefully stitched together. The hellish appearance of that thing was nightmare-filled. Suddenly, the woman reaches her hand out to me. What do you think you're doing? The woman ignores the axe pointed at her and gently brushed my back. I'm simply trying to pat him on the back. See? I don't have any weapon in hand. With a calm smile, she raised both hands slightly. Name's Ada. I got out of Raccoon City, but everything went blurry. Next thing I know, the mansion appears, so I was investigating the area. Like, you know, like this, the gatekeeper thing, right? From the Rapture gatekeeper thing. It's kind of pervert, right? They always take the girls. Like there is a guy there, but they're like, oh, Chris, nah, Leon, nah, we gotta take the girls, only the girls, and then just scan the girls. Raccoon City. You haven't given your name, by the way. Oh shit, sorry about that. It's D. That's it, just D. Yes. D puts the axe away. Okay, fair enough. D. Easy to pronounce, I suppose. But honestly, do you think your story has holes in it? I say everything went blurry and then this mansion appears before you. What does that even mean? I'm telling you, that's exactly what happened. My vision blurred and this mansion just appeared. So you're saying, how many times do I need to say it? My vision blurred and then? Ada. So, you either have no clear memory of the circumstances that led you to this mansion, or you essentially blacked out and then found yourself here as almost as if you've been teleported. Is that how you feel? Both explanations pretty much sums up how I feel. How do you know that? I knew it. She's a human from another world and brought up here by the D-Wave. I have a few guesses as what happened to you. I explained to Ada what's D-Wave is in detail. So you're saying that is something called D-Wave swept me up and dropped me into another world. And if you want to go back, we need to wake up something called the Gatekeeper. That's about covers it, yeah? Are you even allowed to share all this information with me? What if I'm playing you in order to get intels? You're even quick to reveal your name and intention. Aren't you being way too kind? Or are you just that naive? What if I am the enemy? If you're meant to kill me, you have done it in the moment we met. What if I'm just gathering intel while your guard is down, then planning to kill you after? Yes, my back. You should figure something out. You must really trust her if you're willing to willing to bet your life like that. You seem awfully calm about this, don't you think? You've been teleported into a strange world and just saw nightmarish monsters, yet you didn't even flinch. You're not wrong. Let's just say we both are a bit odd then. At any rate, this clearly isn't the world that I know. Correct. Then, why is there evidence of Umbrella Corporation here too? It points into distance, a space littered in long benches. An altar of ruptured core resting atop and standing afar. And wait, that's not. Wait, is that in a ship of Umbrella? And strewn across the altar is a sheet of paper marked with Umbrella symbol. Was there Umbrella symbols? Don't really see it. 9. Yeah, I like the shooting feel. Oh shit. The sound feels good as well, right? That's so
処
good.
理完了。次はどこに行けばいい？
TYS experiment report. Top secret. Those are words written on top of the paper Ada is holding. Ada face darkened as she read through the document. The umbrella symbol on the piece of paper. You seem to recognize it. What is this Umbrella Corporation you mentioned? The T-Wires. And the G-Wires. Viruses? They're the name of viruses that spread throughout my world. The same viruses that drove Raccoon City towards utter destruction. What kind of What kind of virus could cause something like that? To put simply, they're viruses that can rewrite the genetic structure of living beings. They reduce intelligence and induce aggression. Those infected turn to living corpses. On top of that, their physical abilities are greatly enhanced. And Umbrella is the one who made these viruses? Yes, Umbrella uses the viruses for bioweapon development. Like that creature we saw on the first floor. A creature that seems like a fusion between Raptures and a mass-produced Nikke. Wait, don't tell me. The situation is worse than I thought. Ada hands me another piece of paper. A short paragraph is scrawled across the top in red ink. He is who imbibes the holy elixir of the judge. At least, I don't know, so far in this event, it's Resident Evil collab. It's not like, you know, oh, it's this event, but then they do something else. But then it's just more like a, you know, like a different kind of thing, like how I felt with like the Stellar Blade event or something like that. Shall shed the flesh of the sinner and be born as a greater being. Pain is but a prelude to transformation, and death the echoes of new birth. Fear not, Neo-virus development complete. Lead the foolish humans inside the Ark to their end. Just as I thought, the virus was developed here. And now, what happened in Raccoon City is about to happen here as well. I'm reporting to the higher ups. Yeah, sure, you can go there. We have to seal off the outer rim immediately, or else there's a chance the virus could spread. And if you need it, you immobilize the Blaze Out squad. Blaze Out? Think of them as the Ark Epidemic Countermeasure squad. Stellar Blade Collab was just an old man caregiving simulator. Yeah, that was that is, right? That in this one is like, it feels like you're playing a Resident Evil collab. I mean, so far, I still haven't seen the whole thing. Suddenly, maybe like the girl just now, the Daypara girl appears, and then it just turned into Daypara Simulator. Without another word, Dee moved to a far corner of the room. She appears to be attempting to establish radio contact. My head is spinning from all the new information that I'm being bombarded with. So now, but again, the second, not the first one though, the second Evangelion collab was good, but was really good. And because of that, I actually watched the whole trilogy, or maybe not really trilogy, because there is another one more. There's 4 movies for that, right? So I watched the whole Evangelion thing, the movie one, the remake. And it was awesome. It was great. But we got that. But sometimes, you know, it's just like the collabs just doesn't feel like a collab. So that your girlfriend out of earshot, would you mind having a little chat, just the two of us? About what? I'll give you whatever intel you need. But you'll find a person who developed the Neo-virus. Hand over the custody of them to me. That's all I'm asking for exchange for my cooperation. You want me to just hand over the developer to you? You don't need to worry, I won't harm them. So what's your answer? That's info better worth something. I'll take that as a yes. Ada reaches into her coat and pulls out an old worn notebook. What's that? Some quality reading material you should check down. The Cult Leader Journal. Cult Leader Journal? I open it carefully, revealing the following text inside. Death is not the end, death is purification. Purification of this world begins with death. The merciless judge descends. This is why cult is, you know, you gotta get yourself away from cult.
理論対象の残留の確認ターゲット確認完了
It feels good, especially when you shoot them and they die in one go.
あなたが無事でよかったです。
But if you do like,
任務完了
you know, if you have to shoot it multiple times, maybe it doesn't feel as good. Maybe, I don't know. Informed consent form for clinical trial. Number 1, goal to identify those worthy of salvation on the day of judgment. 2, procedure. Participants shall receive the holy elixir of the judge through the purification ritual. The ritual will span 7 days and cannot be halted or abandoned midway. During this period, bodily reaction and transformation will be observed to determine the subject eligibility for salvation. 3 possible phenomena and side effects: high fever, vomiting, dizziness, visual and auditory hallucinations, temporary and or permanent bodily limitations. All phenomena are deemed divine trials and cannot be defied by mortal intervention. I hereby acknowledge that I clearly understood the information stated above and give my voluntary consent to participate in this trial. I humbly accept all outcome arising during the process as will of the divine. What the hell? Wait, what? Miranda? What day is it today? Forget the day. The real question is, why are you signing that? Oh, just because the signature was left blank. She's an idiot, man. She's an idiot. About that, Miranda often forgets to sign her patrol logs. So Polly hammered it in her head to sign her name if a signature field is blank. That is scary. Oh man. See my 2 things? What 2 things? No, I mean I already saw that. You say you're more of a tight guy and a booty guy, right? Yeah, I saw that. Don't worry, man. Hold on, Polly. There's no time for this. We gotta find Polly. Resuming investigation. We're not rush into the annex. Despite how she is, I can assure you that she's capable officer. Should we head in as well? Hold on a second. There's something I need to check. Jill, look at this symbol. It's umbrella, isn't it? First that infected dog attack and now this. Not to mention the content of this consent form. It seems like, yeah, seems to me the umbrella is behind this somehow. If it's something that results in physical mutations, then this holy elixir of the judge might be another virus developed by the dam. So Umbrella even has their filthy tender in this place. Sorry to interrupt, but you keep mentioning Umbrella Corporation. Would you mind explaining exactly what that is? I got to go to sleep. Good night. Yeah, good night to you, man. Thank you so much for dropping by. Hope you had a great night. If there's any chance in connecting to Polly disappearance, I should know about it. Umbrella presents itself as a pharmaceutical company, but in reality, they repeatedly carry out illegal human experiments. They develop a virus that alter the human bodies and induce madness. Okay, what was that? I think it came out from the deep inside the annex. I'll go check it out. I will inform you if something comes up. Fury, you and Claire stay here. Oh shit, man. What is the new... Never mind, I will check it later on. Oh boy, I need to put these on. Sorry about that. Just now I was making a thumbnails with that.
ちょっと任せるわ。
Okay, got through this.
我々の勝利です。一生懸命やった甲斐
Is
が
this
あり
the
ました。
final one already? This is the last one already. In the deep recess of the annex of the storeroom, it is cluttered with miscellaneous junk, and in each corner of the room, a statue has been oddly placed. I never really read that word out loud, to be honest. I never even use that word, but I know what it means and what it says. I never read that word out loud. Like, that's the first time. Meanwhile, in the middle of the room, Miranda lies half buried beneath a pile of books. It appears to be a botched attempt to reach the book on top of the shelf. You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. What happened? There's something tucked in this book. So I tried pulling it out and it ended up falling over. I guess this was what I'm trying to get. Miranda hands Jill a worn out note. The note reads, "The prophet greets the judge. The merciless judge punished the sinner. The sinner kneels beneath the false goddess. and the false goddess stares down the prophet in silence. The deceitful gaze in white ruins. Only the true gaze shall open the path. Why am I keep reading this weird shitty thing? It's making me scared, man. Like, what happened if I suddenly accidentally summon a demon in my room? It's like some kind of riddle where you say you found. Where do you say you found this? Hold on, did you see that, Jill? There's a lever beneath the statue. I'll try pulling it. Wait, it could be a trap. Miranda pulls the lever beneath the statues and the goddess of victory towards the left. Ooh. The statue turns and faces the statues to its left. Whoa. The statue moved. This lever must control the statue somehow. Hold on a minute. A statue of the goddess. A statue of the goddess of victory. A statue of hooded disciple. A statue of menacing rapture. A statue of ordinary man and woman. A statue had a lever beneath it. All these statues can be rotated. Maybe the direction of the statues are facing and connected to this riddle you found. So they're doing some riddle shit while we're actually not really playing the riddle, but we're just doing this. You accidentally summon a succubus, be careful. I'm gonna go to sleep after this. If I accidentally summon a succubus, that might be okay, I guess. But I'm not pretty sure. I want the succubus from anime. You know, I don't want like a weird, scary succubus, but it's like a succubus from anime where they just get into your dream, and then you know, and then you just had a nice dream, nice dream, and then you just wake up, and then you know you're drenched with. I'm sorry, let's just stop there. I didn't move an inch. I move it on its. It moved on its own. I meant the ceiling. The ceiling? The ceiling begins to cave in. Oh shit! The disciple gaze in white's ruin. The statue of the goddess faces the statues in ordinary man and woman. Do we trigger a trap by turning the statues in the wrong way? Miranda, quick, pull the lever on the other way. Turning in the face and disciple statues. Got it. Miranda pulls the lever and the statues to the goddess of victory to the right. Clong. Okay, the statues rotates. The face of the statues, it's right. The goddess looks upon the disciple statue and ceiling halts its descent. We almost ended up being a sandwich. Very funny. The lever you pull last made the ceiling stop. Does that mean this is a true gaze? Then the disciple statues must represent the prophet. Why? What? Okay, they did a puzzle. Okay, I don't need to know the details on what they do to the puzzles. Okay, what should we do now, Jill? Probably against the judge. Then I could flip over the lever in front of the disciple statue and make it a face statue in a four-legged machine. Then next, Miranda manipulates the lever accordingly to Jill's instruction. Thus, the statue of disciple faces the statues of the raptures. The statue of the rapture. Look at this is why you know I rather really just play the one that has voiceover. Like it just makes you read weird shit like this, man. It's like the statue of the disciple faces and the statues of the raptures and the statue of the raptures faces the statues of the man and the woman. You know, like what kind of tongue twister shit is this? Come on, man. The statue of the man and woman faces the goddess statue, and the goddess statue in turn faces the disciple statue. Is it done? Yes, for now. I'm still not entirely sure of this true gaze. Oh man, the last thing I want is to get squashed by the ceiling and turn into sandwich. You and me both. Do you hear that? I'm pretty sure it came up from the bookshelf. The rumble bookshelf begins slowly slide to the side. Soon, a hidden passage is revealed behind it. Finally. Wait, that's it? Wait, what? That's it? Wait, where's the twist? They usually have a twist. What happened? What? They're supposed to have like a twist at the end, you know, like a Nikke game.
あなたが無事でよかったです。
Oh, okay. There is. Okay. I was like, oh shit. I thought after the fight we are out. Yeah, I forgot about this. Okay, at the end of the secret passage, a tense An alert Miranda and Jill came upon a laboratory. Unlike the mansion, the decrepit exterior. The lab is equipped with surprisingly modern equipment. However, oh my. What? The cops strewn throughout made it clear that the research being conducted here was far from ordinary. All these bodies scattered oversized incubation tubes fills the room in which various corpses with unnatural developed muscles protrude. Other bodies are completely torn to shreds. Jill with her eyes from the horrifying sight. In an area lined with multiple computer terminals, documents bearing Umbrella Corporation logo are scattered everywhere. Damn it, even here? Your Honor, you gotta survive over here. What do you say? Jill brought her closer to the researcher collapsed on the ground. Human life falls into oblivion, throwing the world into turmoil. New life has been created, a cruel distortion of all things sacred. Merciless judge, descend from the skies. Do not resist, we die, feeble human strength. The end is nigh. God, guide this foolish mortal to the reckoning. The end. This foolish mortal distortion of all things sacred, throwing the world into turmoil, and is nigh. Do not resist, merciless judge, descend from the skies. Do not resist, spaghettis and fries. God guide us, our reckoning. The researcher collapsed, blood gushing from his mouth. Okay, good. Okay, good. Yeah, good. A gaping hole because he stopped saying weird shit. A gaping hole has been torn through the center of his torso. It's as if something has forced its way from within. So that's how things unfolded in Raccoon City. All because of a virus, and the entire city was wiped. Family, friends, loved one, all gone, vanished. Anyway, we can't let the same thing happen here. We need to investigate this area and leave no stone unturned. I'm also worried about your colleague who went missing. It seems like Miranda and Jill went all the way inside. Why don't we start our search here? Okay, let's do that. After that, okay. Claire and Craig begin to check a nearby room one by one. The pair discovers when they arrive at the third room. Is this under the table? Under the bed lies a weathered notebook. Okay. When the Claire picks it up, rustle, a single photograph falls out. It seems to be a photo of a mother and daughter. Oh, that's the day para. They seems to have they had a close relationship. Having trouble seeing it? Want to take a closer look? It becomes old lady. Claire holds the photo closer to Query. The faded faces of mother and daughter begins to come to focus. It's L09 Depart from case 8. Depart? Reborn evil to be continued. That's not a very twisty twist, but I guess it is what it is. So yeah, we finish it, I guess. Wait, what? Pretty safe house? Wait, you said, holy crap, there's still more? I said it too early then, I guess. Mission code 71, declassified. The Ark and proposal of human salvation. Within the insular society of the Ark, the activities perilous siege proved remarkably effective. All trace of evil within the Ark was soon eradicated. However, evil is the darker side of the coin, which must exist for justice to persist. Therefore, a proposal to maintain justice and oversee perilous siege has been drafted. The following is tentative proposal. Flip. 2. Formation of pro-rupture radical group. Public awareness of rupture continues to decline. The attached survey suggests this is due to the fact ordinary citizens rarely encounter ruptures personally. Therefore, pro-ruptures radical groups are to receive clandestine support. This is intended to foment hostility towards ruptures among the general public. So he has a hand in this too. Axe? Is that the guy that we kill or something like that? Wait. I did play that event. I thought I didn't play the event, but I think I did play the event with Killer D and stuff like that. Right? Because I remember at the end they killed this dude. Not really kill, I think they took that dude down. Well, I guess that is the first part, which I don't know how many parts I have. Maybe 2 parts, right? I think that's just what it is. Yeah, 2 parts. And and yeah. Holy shit, hair. Why is my hair getting into my mouth? Okay, we finished this. Okay. The thing about this game is that I like this map thing, but it's so dark now I can't see the map anymore. I was hoping that after we finish chapter like 12, right, the story 12 or something like that just now, we will be able to see the maps, but apparently that's not the case, so you know, it's kind of shit as well. But yeah, but I guess, you know, it's a collapse. It's awesome. We can see Jill, we can see Claire. They really prettify Claire. We all know Claire was ugly in remake 2, so they nerfed them kind of strongly. I'm gonna be honest, my take on this, actually I was surprised that they actually haven't collabed with Capcom. And this is just pure like, you know, annoying topic like wokeness and shit like that, because Capcom is woke, as if we can see it from, you know, time to time when they make some events and shit like that, and what happened to Monster Hunter or whatever that is, right? And I was surprised that they actually, you know, decided, because okay, if your game's gonna get into Nikke, your game's character's gonna get sexualized. And that's just what it is, right? Like, we all know they're gonna get hot and sexy, you know. That's what Nikke is. That's what that is. So for you know, Capcom to say, yeah, sure, let's collab, let's see what it is, you know, it's kind of surprising for me. So, well, I guess at the end of the day, it is just what it is, right? So, you know, it's awesome that we have characters that we can recruit and stuff. And yeah, and something like Ada. And then Ada we have...
他人に踊らされるのは嫌だけど、あなたのペースには乗ってあげてもいいわ。誰のために働いてるのかって？
Like, I think in this one, maybe she's just too normal, I would say. Oh yeah, I have this. Let me...
誰のために働いてるのかって？知ってるでしょ？
Okay. View mode. Get back to this. This is her outfit during Resident Evil 4. I'm talking about like the original 4, right? I think this is that outfit, if I'm not wrong. Isn't this that outfit? No. In Resident Evil 4, it's like a Cheongsam, Chinese Cheongsam outfit or something like that. So yeah, and then they have like the third one, which is that dress thing.
私の正体?
Yeah, like that, like this kind of dress, like that Chinese dress thing. Oh, but I think she's kind of mild. Well, I guess Jill might be the most sexy. But then again, like all of them, they are not really that like crazy sexy or something like that. And hold on, let me see. especially all the boobs and stuff, jiggles and shit like that. But if we go into a deep dive into the characters, as we realize, oh, aha, I thought we can buy Claire. That's why I went to the shop and checked it out. But then because you know you have Claire here.
感染者に遭遇してもなるべく避けて立ち向かうのは最後の選択よ。
Is she SR or SSR?
G ウイルスの次はネオウイルス？もううんざりよ。
Oh, I thought you can buy her, but apparently you can't really buy her. So yeah, so I guess that's it. Right, that's it for the game. And I wanted to play Stellar Blade. That's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to pull out. Because I'm not pretty sure how many of you guys actually heard the story already. But let me just turn that on first for now, right? So, you know, we're gonna wait.
今日の私どう？セクシー。
Oh, it's on. So, because of this, I wanted to play Stellar Blade today actually, but I guess I'm gonna play it later on after when we react to Capcom. Then maybe I will play this thing right here. Holy shit, why are you so slow? Wait, what? Oh shit. Was the internet so bad? Like, why is it too many things? Let me turn it off then. You can't go back to Stellar Blade. Okay, Stellar Blade came out with like 2 update. You guys probably heard of this. You guys probably not heard of this yet because it was just recently. Like, there is like a new update for the game, and apparently there's new quests that you can play for PS5 gamers, and at 24th, and then on 30th is for like, but there's a new quest that you can play. At the end of this quest, there is a small gift awaits. So, what does this mean? So I want to try it out, and it's all free, of course. It's a free update. And I was like, oh shit, what? I gotta try this out. I gotta check this out. And they also come up with like a few new songs. I mean, like new arranged songs as well. Like all this that listed. So I was like, wow. So yeah, so they come up with like a new Stellar Blade stuff, which that's why I wanted to play Stellar Blade as well. And later on we're gonna react to this, which is in 3 hours. I don't have time to sleep. I might not have time to sleep, or maybe I'm not gonna watch it in real time then. I'm not gonna watch it real time. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. By the way, I mean, like, yeah, that was Resident Evil with Nikke collapse. I'm gonna go to sleep, and I hope you guys have fun. Had a great day ahead. My brain can't really focus that much, to be honest, because I, you know, a bit sleepy and just tired a bit. And yeah, I will see you guys again on the next game and the next video and next stuff. And until then, guys, I'll be seeing you guys. Okay. Good night, because you know I'm gonna go to sleep.
今日の私どう？セクシーすぎるか？